And good morning, everybody. How you guys doing this morning? Hope all is well. I'm here today to do the message for the collective. As always, peace, love, and positive vibes. How you guys doing today? Hope all is well. We're gonna light the sage. We're gonna play the music with the singing bowl. Open up this reading on a peaceful note, guys. It's the start of a new week, just for today. What's going on, collective? Welcome. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name is Maria, and this is my channel, Maria's Tarot's Journey with me. So come along, collective. Good morning. Good morning, Priyanka. How are you feeling today? Happy Sunday. Peace and blessings. I'm doing okay too. It's Sunday. Sunday morning. Beautiful, a beautiful time to be alive. Spirit has put me in a position to open up the collective's mind and deliver the message of hope, truth, wisdom, clarity, and understanding. And with that being said, I'm going to light up some sage now and get this message going. I'll be providing you guys with an oracle from the Goddess Power deck so you can build on the strength that you already are sitting and resting in. Because a lot of us, sometimes with life, we don't realize our current situation, our inner strength that we already possess. You know, the Goddess Power. The message for today is going to be for someone in the collective that ultimately needs to hear that they're doing what they need to do. And if not, they'll be put in an alignment message. In other words, bringing you more awareness to where it is you need to be. You feel me? But yeah, New York City is getting cold, y'all. I'm in New York City, and the weather has drastically changed. How's the weather where you guys are? Hope it's not that brutal. But me and the coldness, we don't get along. I mean, I like the cold, but woo. You know when you wake up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom and then you feel the draft coming up from behind your back. That's how it is in the city apartments if you don't have heat on. And I don't think they turned the heat on in New York City apartments yet. It's too early. I think it's supposed to be turned on soon. But nonetheless, that's just part of life that we're going to have to deal with, y'all, collectively. Just take a moment and invite spirit in. Spirit of the Most High and Divine that resides within me, I ask that you provide me with the truth, wisdom, clarity, and understanding. Because it is only through the collective consciousness that I pray for all those in need of peace and serenity. Guide me, Holy Divine. Protect me, Archangels, as I read into the tarot on behalf of the collective so that they may transmute their energies to serve them moving forward throughout their days for their greatest and their highest good of all. I thank you in advance, Spirit, for any and all messages that will be received on behalf of the collective's greatest energies. Spirit, show me what is it that the collective needs to know just for today. And as I was saying earlier, we're going to pull an oracle first. And I got a little setup going on here, y'all. I hope it works. So, please, Spirit, keep everything intact. The oracle message is going to be up top here. And the tarot card messages are going to be underneath. And that's how we going to rock it out just for today, y'all. Let me get y'all a little closer. Hopefully y'all can see. Yes, okay. This is the Goddess Power deck. My spirit was drawn to pull in this deck. So obviously the universe has a message for someone out there in the collective that may be going through some things in their life right now, and particularly in regards towards understanding their true power and strength. That's what the Goddess Power deck is all about. Not rediscovering, but uncovering, developing your natural abilities to survive the impossible, collective. So let's get it popping. All right, we got the sage going. Peace and blessings to all. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, got some ashes on the deck. It's okay. Let me push that out of the way, y'all. Hold on. Collective. Let's get it popping. All right. Let's see what the message is from the Oracle deck, the Goddess Power. 2 more shuffles, y'all. 1. 2. And the goddess coming out today is Ocean, but she's in the alignment position. Ocean is about generosity. The alignment message. So it seems as though collectively, Spirit wants the collective to be aware, because the alignment message is basically a reverse card. Don't hold back on your generosity, because you get what you give out in the universe. All right. Ocean. Let's go. Ocean comes to you today in the alignment message form. And Spirit wants you guys to know collectively, sometimes you may fall prey to fears about whether you will get what you need. So you worry about money or love, and you begin withholding. You might find yourself being overly restrictive and beginning to hoard for the proverbial rainy day. Do you know you cut off generous ocean's flow of potential when you allow yourself to be convinced that there is not enough? The truth is, when you begin to miserly with your time, affection, and gifts, you will see little in return, as you all begin to notice. Hold on, y'all. You will see little in return, as all you begin to notice is what isn't there. In other words, you're going to lack what you don't have because you continue to put it out there. In this moment, the Goddess Ocean wants to offer you this alignment task. You can't expect the great goddess to be generous with you if you show her you don't trust in her flow of her generosity. Now is the time to do the opposite of what you fear. When you feel there is not enough money, spend it to signal your trust in abundance. If you feel unloved, ask who can you love and where can you show you care. Even a kind gesture made to a stranger sends the sign that you trust in the generosity of the world. Don't wait to get what you want. Give it away to others, and you will be amazed at how things turn around. The Goddess Ocean has only your best interests at heart. So that was your alignment message in regards towards generosity, because it came up in the reverse. So it could potentially be that a lot of us are in fear and having the lack and the poverty conscious mentality currently during these worldwide circumstances in which an epidemic and a pandemic is occurring in this very moment. But Spirit wants us to be aware that if we want things to come freely to us, we must be willing to give freely to those, even if we feel as if we don't have enough. Thank you, Spirit. Now, let's get into the message. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot for today's message. What's the first message? Let's see. We have the Queen of Swords coming up in your mental headspace, your physical. We got the Two of Swords in the reverse. And we have the King of Pentacles, spiritual advice. Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. I'll put that right up here because that's the overall energy. And the Page of Pentacles simply is someone that you could be connecting with in your life that is coming, that's going to offer you something, a new opportunity in some area of your life. However, Spirit needs you to be mindful, because mentally you're in a position of the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is an energy that we encompass and possess when we've been hurt and lied and betrayed to for most of our lives in regards towards our interpersonal relationships. Queen of Swords, she handles her discrepancies with others with eloquence and grace, right? At the end of the day, she uses her thought process. And physically, because the Two of Swords is coming up in your physical position, that's showing me that with the indication of Ocean, reminding you that generosity must come first, the Queen of Swords has to put all her resentments towards whatever she feels towards another human being at this time. Make it fall to the wayside. How you do that, Spirit? Spirit is saying with the Two of Swords, you got to come up out of that fear of making a decision, keeping the blindfolds off, and you will ultimately do that by removing the blindfolds with the Two of Swords in the reverse. No longer being an indecisive about making a decision about where you want to be in your life. Where do you want to be, collective? Because spiritually, I see the King of Pentacles coming through for many of y'all. And at the end of the day, the King of Pentacles is very sophisticated, authoritative type of energy that ultimately gets the job done financially. He's not only set in his ways, but he's also blessed in an abundance and an array when it comes to his finances. And you got that pentacle right there sitting on his lap. So spiritually, the universe is going to bless you with that new opportunity that's going to come your way. But you got to handle this situation that's coming. There's an opportunity for someone out there that it has been presented. The Queen of Swords. What are you going to do about it, collective? Are you going to take this opportunity and grab it by the bull's horns and do what you got to do and no longer be in inner confliction with yourself? Spirit needs you to take the blindfolds off so you can see the blessings that are about to be abundantly made yours, in particular when it comes to the Page of Pentacles. This is a new beginning, a new adventure, a new start. A new leaf is about to turn, but you have to be willing to let some things go. And with that, we're going to clarify that Two of Swords in the reverse. Because it takes action, it takes strength. It doesn't take manipulation in order to remove the blindfolds. You can't keep lying to yourself, collective. Yes, things of the past may have hurt you with the Queen of Swords energy, but you have to find a way to deal with your battles in a fine and proper manner. And from the looks of it, it shall be done, because the King of Pentacles is all about stability, honor, respect, truth, justice being served. That King of Pentacles, you got to get grounded. In order to get grounded, collective, what do you got to do? You got to physically make a decision to what? No longer keep yourself in a self-imposed prison. Am I correct? Spirit wants you to know, as long as the ties that bind you, it's going to continue to keep you held hostage. But you know what is tying you and holding you down. Your fear and repercussions of lack of having enough for yourself. When Ocean has just came to reiterate to you, in order to receive, you must be willing to give, whether you have it or not. And I can identify with that. Thank you, Spirit. Let's go. Two of Swords right here is being clarified with the Eight of Cups. What is no longer serving you in your life right now that you have to ultimately make that decision to walk away from what is not serving you? Whether it be a romantic relationship, interpersonal connection with a friend, family, or foe. The Queen of Swords handles her business at the end of the day and gets the job done. Doesn't keep herself entrapped in her own mind and thoughts despite whatever she has gone through in her lifetime. You have the ability to remove yourself from what no longer is giving you a peace of mind. And from the looks of it, it has to do with something that is not emotionally serving you at this particular time. Eight of Cups. What are you ready to remove the blindfolds off of in regards and respects towards relationships? Learn how to rebuild that relationship with yourself so you can be willing, ready to move forward with generosity for self-love and preservation at the end of the day. Because the Eight of Cups is always talking about making a decision to walk away from what no longer is serving you. And that could potentially be your old self, collective. Are you serving yourself in this day and age, in this particular moment in time? Give me more information on that Eight of Cups. There you go. You want financial freedom? You want to find an ending to this position where you can put yourself in a better position financially? You got to get grounded. You got to make the decision to remove yourself from loveless situations. And that encompasses what's going on within your spirit as well. Because the King of Pentacles is your spiritual advice, collective, just for today. To make you become understanding to what it is that you're going to go through. King of Pentacles is that husband and that wife material. And it's being clarified with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is clarifying your spiritual journey and path. In order to get to that King of Pentacles energy, you must tell yourself the truth with the Eight of Cups. Remove what's no longer serving you so you can be open and receptive to new things that are about to abundantly come your way with the Page of Pentacles. Lot of money on the board today, y'all. That's a good thing. But are you ready to up for the challenge? The alignment task is giving what you don't have. And that's what the Queen of Swords does. Queen of Swords is being clarified with the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is simply an energy that you have to possess and embody within your spirit first before you can make any travel arrangements to move into a new beginning. Communication, self-talk. What is it that you are, what narrative are you telling yourself? The Queen of Swords has made that decision with the Two of Swords to remove herself from the energetic flow that has kept her stuck from making progress from a new opportunity that's about to come your way, collective. And it all begins with letting go and releasing the pain, the Ten of Swords, those mental thoughts, those feelings of unworthiness that you keep telling yourself. Spirit needs you to let go of all of that. Just for today, because the Page of Pentacles is being clarified with the Mother of Cups, also known as the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is loving and caring and kind, very elegant and beautiful from the inside out. It's not her perception of reality of what others see and feel and think about her. It's what she thinks and feels about herself. And because the Eight of Wands is clarifying your mental thought, which is the Queen of Swords, how are you carrying yourself today in order to get to this completion of financial freedom? By removing the bondages of your past with the Two of Swords. No longer telling yourself that you don't deserve what it is you know you have earned. That's why the Eight of Cups is reminding you, in order for you to free yourself from the pain of the past, in order to leave your legacy behind, you got to deal with your internal compass on how you feel about yourself, collective. If you are being granted a new opportunity to start something new, to build on a new foundation, the communication within yourself must be that you are that Queen of Cups. You are loving and caring and kind. You understand me? Yes. Beautiful. Three of Swords in the reverse. This is the ending of the reading, and this just says it all. Whoever hurt you, you have learned to come up out of that pain. Ten of Swords, ending of a gruesome cycle. In order to get to your new state of mind with the King of Pentacles, you must put yourself first. The Three of Swords, heartache, betrayal, and pain no longer is going to continue to keep you stuck in vain, collective. You gotta tell yourself the truth with them with them Eight of Wands, by taking action to continue to move forward. You understand? That is the message from Spirit. Love yourself enough to let go, move on. Know that the blessings are about to befall upon you, but there's some inside work that you must work on, and you are doing what you gotta do. Continue to stay on course and let no one sway you from where you know you need to be and what you deserve and what you have earned thus far. That's why the goddess Oshun is reminding you of your alignment task. You might feel as if you've lost a lot by walking away from what's no longer serving you. But if you continue to hold on to them cups that are empty, what are you really going to gain in retrospect? Spirit needs you to start to not only meditate upon where you want to be. Where are you right now, collective? Are you removing yourself from the heartache and the pain and speaking your truth and doing it with grace, eloquence, and respect of yourself? Or are you going to continue to keep the blindfolds on? Because there are some in the collective that might not be ready to take that next leap of faith in their journey and process of freeing themselves from that poverty consciousness and that lack mentality that we all have embedded and grown within us since we were born because of our circumstances and where we live. But Spirit wants you to know, hold on. Change is about to come. We're going to get an energy oracle to close out your reading. All right, y'all. Thank you, Spirit. And also, if you're interested in a private personal reading, my email's in the description. It's $25, and you will be served privately through a link for you to view your reading at your discretion. This is a collective general overall energy for the collective, meaning whole body encompass. Let's get it. Thank you, Spirit, for all the messages that were received on behalf of the collective's greatest and highest energies. I close the tarot reading out with love and light, and let's move on to the final message with the energy oracle. I thank you, Goddess Ocean, for providing the alignment task for many out there in the collective that feel as if they don't have anything worthy to give, but you do, collective. You do. You have your experience, your strength, and your hope. You have the ability to manifest and change. Spirit needs you to understand. It doesn't matter where you've been or how long you've been stuck. What are you going to do? Are you willing to take action to talk yourself out of the drama that you have created within your own mind? Freeing yourself from the bondages of the past. Two of Swords. No longer telling yourself that you are the problem when you're actually the solution. So let's get it, y'all. Final message. What are you not seeing? You're not seeing that the angel of love has always been with you, collective. Energy oracle, the angel of love. What can you do about it? Hostilities. Remove the hostilities in your world at this particular time, collective. Overall advice from Spirit, we have caring connections so you can abundantly start anew. New foundations, new relationships, new connections. And you do that how? With Archangel Gabriel, utilizing your throat chakra. That's that Eight of Wands energy. Didn't I tell y'all, lovely people? The angel of love. What is the collective not seeing? You're not seeing the tender connections that the universe is trying to align you with at this particular time, because it must begin and it must end with you first and foremost, collective. Excuse me, y'all. In the upright, this beautiful angel comes with roses in her hair and rose-colored wings. She holds a rose quartz heart, radiating tender and loving vibrations, bringing you compassion and affection. If you're looking for new love, this angel brings a message of its upcoming approach. Or if you're longing for a deeper, more intimate connection with someone already in your life, she's here to say that far greater tendencies is available to you. Either way, remember that your first intentions for... Sorry, y'all. That your first intentions for tenderness must be directed inward within yourself. And the compassion that you demonstrate towards yourself will influence the energetic potential of events, of these events in a significant way. The angel of love is smiling on you, forging connections in the energetic realm. The message was clear cut and precise. If you don't work on not learning how to love yourself, but actually digging deep within your spirit, removing any hostilities that are preventing you, because you got the blindfolds on, right? And you holding on to them Eight of Cups with dear life because you have that lack mentality that you are not good enough or not worthy enough for new connection. Spirit is reminding you the angel of love walks with you at every encompass, in every corner. It's up to you to put in the work. The work won't be done for you by Spirit. You are in the training ground. The hostilities, what can you do about it? Some of y'all gonna have y'all defenses up. Aggressive energy, absolutely. But at the end of the day, How far will that get you? That's why you had the mental capacity of the Queen of Swords, because a lot of you understand that holding on to hostilities is not going to put you in a position to enter into new loving, caring connections or relationships, because it begins with you and it ends with you, and it begins through working your throat chakra. What is your throat chakra doing? It's doing what the mind is formulating within your brain cells to tell you to speak your true collective hostilities. This card shows a man raising his sword in readiness to do battle. When it comes upright, it reveals a situation where hostilities towards you are about to be or have already been engaged. The aggressive energy may be a verbal or emotional, with someone in your environment been excessively critical, demanding, or hurtful. In a work or social situation, there may be backstabbing or out and out slander going on. This is different from the C card because the hostile energies are more apparent, more overt. In fact, you may have been living with them for some time. But whether it's new or old energy, no, it is time to regain the control. Allowing dishonoring treatment from others is an open invitation to the universe to send you more. It may feel risky, but you need to have the courage to stand up for yourself now and always. And that's where the Eight of Cups comes into play, collective. Come on, Spirit, help me out here, y'all. Y'all just don't know how beautiful Spirit can work through you if you just give him the opening and the opportunity to freely put you in position with caring connections. The spiritual advice. What can you do in order to receive the angel of love back into your life, to love yourself? Remove the hostilities in your life that you are creating and allowing, and the treatment. Walk away from what's no longer serving you so caring connections can be rediscovered in your energy fields. Friendship, partnership of two, and possible love. This card shows a couple in a tender embrace with a woman holding the blossom of new love. Like the community card, this reveals a caring connection, but usually between two people only. This card upright signals the beginning of a deepening or kindred spirit friendship, or even the appearance of new love. It can also signify a formal business partnership. When this card appears, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. The relationships you already share may become more intimate, purposeful, or present at this time. Notice the opportunities to forge new and deeper bonds. There may be a tender karmic connection at hand. You have to be willing to want to see it though, collector. You do that by the fifth chakra, your throat chakra. Archangel Gabriel is going to close out this reading with the truth, speaking the truth, standing for the truth. And nonetheless, let's get it. Self-expression and speaking your truth. Gabriel holds his trumpet in one hand and a beautiful orb of blue light in the other, y'all. He is sending powerful energy to your throat center, acknowledging your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. This angel opens you up to truthful expression, both with yourself and others. That's where the Eight of Wands that clarified the Queen of Swords energy in your tarot message is coming through. Gabriel's reminding you, speak your truth. Do it with eloquence and grace, y'all. You may have had trouble with expressing the emotions and ideas in the past, but Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take this leap now. Be aware that true communication includes how you speak to yourself. Let me read that again. Be aware, collective, that the true communication includes how you speak to yourself. So never deny your profound integral value. Know your self-worth and value at the end of the day. Because when it's all said and done, the goddess Ocean has gave you your alignment task, generosity. Are you being generous to yourself, collective, to know that not only is the angel of love assisting you in building and forming new connections with new love interests and friendships and kindred spirits, but the most important relationship of all is the one with yourself. Archangel Gabriel wants you to know. Speak up for yourself. Write in your journal. Let your words flow. Now is the time to express yourself freely and fully. And the universe always honors your choice to do so. This card also indicates that a communication project is coming, or a time of heightened communication with spirit and telepathy with others. So there's something brewing, but it's going to begin and end with you, collective. You got to be willing to do the footwork. Spirit is going to assist you and open up the pathways and give you the opportunities, but you mustn't be afraid to walk into your abundance of cornucopia. This is blessings, fortune, things that you desire in your life. What do you want when it comes to happiness and fulfillment? It begins and ends with you. I want to thank you for taking this journey with me. I close your reading out with truth, wisdom, clarity, and understanding. Until next time, my friends, peace, love, and walk in grace. Later.